So who are we blaming for what's going on with the Philadelphia Eagles? Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. Let's go. What's going on, Bird Gang, Eagles Nation? It is your boy, D Biggie 86, coming at you with another video. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, what the heck is going on in Philadelphia? What is going on with Howie Roseman? What is going on with Jeffrey Lurie? What is going on with Jim Schwartz? Woo! Let's talk about it. You know, been seeing some articles and whatnot about how Howie Roseman has really a lot of control on who dresses on Sundays, who starts on Sundays. He has a lot of control in the draft on who he picks. Apparently, Jim Schwartz wanted Jeremy Chin, and I can't remember who the other person was. But Howie Roseman apparently denied that, and you know, we got Jalen Hurts with the second pick. We got Jalen Reagor with the first pick. Now, don't get me wrong, the first pick, Jalen Reagor, you know, it was an okay pick. You know, he's injured right now, so he hasn't really played, so we don't really know what what else he can do. We'll find out in a few weeks. But the Jalen Hurts pick still gets to me to this day. You know, I like how they're incorporating Jalen Hurts into the plays. But it still just irks me that we took in the second round, we took a quarterback in the second round when there's holes to fill on this team, when there's needs on this team besides quarterback, when we have a backup quarterback in Nate Sudfeld, even though he's hurt now. I don't know how. He doesn't do anything. But that's neither here nor there. But you spend your second round on a quarterback when we need linebackers, when we need corners, when we need safeties, when we needed linemen or D-line, when we needed all that stuff. When we needed all that stuff, you pick up, you draft a quarterback. Apparently, again, Howie Roseman had a big part of drafting J.J. Arcega-Whiteside instead of DK Metcalf. Apparently, Howie Roseman has a lot to do with the draft. He has a lot to do, I'm guessing, with the free agency. So, you know, apparently he's calling a lot of the shots, and, you know, I can kind of see why certain players aren't getting certain plays. You know, Howie Roseman tries to be this smart guy, thinks he knows everything, and he's not. He's really not. He needs to stick to crunching numbers and let somebody else do the drafting. And I think that's why he got rid of Joe Douglas. I'm just assuming, maybe because Joe Douglas knew how to draft. Howie Roseman does not know how to draft. He's cheap. I will say that. He's very cheap. There's players out here that's playing on different teams right now that we should have. You know, Stephon Diggs, we could have had him. Let me just say this. A few of the players that were released, we could have had, because what they offered, what the other teams received for these players, we could have gotten that. You know, we could have, what is that shaking? We could have given away a second round pick. We could have given away a fourth round pick. But again, Howie Roseman wants to be cheap. He wants to be cheap. So where does the issue lie on this D-line? Does it fall on Jim Schwartz? Does it fall on Howie Roseman? Since Howie Roseman calls all the shots on who's dressing and who's starting and whatnot. So is this why Sean Bradley is not playing? Is this why Davion Taylor's not playing? Is this why Nate Gary is playing? Is this why we had Mac Hollins for the longest time when he didn't make no production? Is this why JJ Arcega-Whiteside is still on the field and he doesn't do anything? What? Why? 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 What is going on with this Philadelphia Eagles organization? Is falling apart seam by seam by seam, and we're all watching it. We are all watching it go down, and it's sad. If all this is true, I think Howie Roseman has overstayed his welcome. I'm still not giving Jim Schwartz a pass. He's definitely overstayed his welcome, but if this stuff is true about Jim Schwartz wanting these two guys, and Howie Roseman said, no, we're going after this guy, there's a big issue there. We have a big issue there. And apparently these guys, Howie Roseman and the coaching staff, they're getting in these debacles, is what I'm hearing. What is going on with this Philadelphia Eagles organization? What is going on? Time to clean house. Time to clean house. And again, it starts from the top and goes to the bottom. It goes to the bottom. If we got to get rid of Howie Roseman, then maybe that's what we got to do for this team to succeed. Because right now, the way we're looking, we're not in any position to succeed. We're not in any position to win any more games. We're not in position to do anything. And it's got to change, man. It's got to change. If we want to win the East, if we want to go to the playoffs, if we want to be this dominant team, we have to clean house, man. We have to clean the house. That goes for coaches and players. I'm so tired of these veteran players coming here and not producing. Alshon Jeffrey, Deshaun Jackson, injured. They stay injured. And again, like I said in my last video, I swear to the good Lord above, if Travis Fulgham if his snaps are limited for Alshon Jeffrey and Deshaun Jackson, all hell is going to break loose in Philadelphia. We are definitely rioting if that happens. If Alshon Jeffrey and Deshaun Jackson are starting over Travis Fulgham, we're rioting. I don't care. I don't care if this is his third game. It will be a problem if Travis Fulgham is not starting on the field on Sunday. Luckily, after I said that, I just thought about it. Not luckily, but Deshaun Jackson and Alshon Jeffrey have been ruled out for this game on Sunday against the Baltimore Ravens. So Travis Fulgham will be starting. Greg Ward will be out there. I'm sure JJ Arcega-Whiteside will be out there. John Hightower will be out there. So it's great that we can keep the chemistry with Carson Wentz and these young guys. It sucks that Carson Wentz's chemistry is only with these young guys that we have. But, what can you do? What can you do? But again, it's time to clean house, man. All these veteran players these old players that we keep bringing back, time to let these guys go, man. It's time to let these guys go. We got all these young guys sitting on the field ready to play. Yet we want to focus more on these veteran guys. It's great to have a veteran on this team, but when you have these young guys that are hungry and want it more, you gotta play the hot hand. Fulgham is the hot hand. They'd be dumb enough to start Alshon Jeffrey and Deshaun Jackson if they were playing over Travis Fulgham. They would be dumb enough to do that. So apparently, Travis Fulgham will be starting as the X receiver. So what's that, in the slot, I'm guessing? I'm thankful for all the veteran guys that we had that won the Super Bowl, but it's time to let these guys go. It really is time to let these guys go. Lane Johnson, he's not been the same. Let him go. Jason Peters, he hasn't been the same. He's injured. Let him go. If Zach Ertz doesn't step up and doesn't, stop whining and, ball out like he has been the last couple of years, let him go. We got to let these guys go. We got to hold people accountable for their actions. You know, these guys are coming in, they're getting their money, then they're becoming complacent, and they're not producing on the field. And it's showing this year. It is showing this year. We have all these veteran guys on the team who've already gotten paid, and they've gotten comfortable, and every little thing now, oh, I'm going to take myself out here and there. Oh, I'm hurt here. My neck here. My toe here. Man up, y'all. Man up. It's time to take off the training wheels on this team and hold people accountable. Hold them accountable, because no one's being held accountable for anything on this team. Anything. That goes for players, that goes for Doug Peterson, that goes for Jim Schwartz, that goes for Press Taylor, that goes for all the coaching staff. That even goes for Howie Roseman and Jeffrey Lurie. I'm going to put him in there too. Nobody is being held accountable on this team. And again, these guys are getting comfortable and getting complacent because they've already got their money. What more do they need to play for? It's got to stop right now. If this team wants to be better, things have to change right now. We can't do it a year from now. We have to do it right now if we want to be successful. Get these young guys in here. Nate Gary has got to go. He's got to go. He's got to go. Put him on the bench. Put in Sean Taylor. Put in Sean Bradley. Put in Davion Taylor. We have to see what these young guys can do. If we don't do that, we won't know what they are capable of if we don't put these guys in. So it's a bunch of mess in Philadelphia right now. And don't know who to blame. Really don't know who to blame. But again, we got the Ravens next week. It's definitely gonna be a tough task with trying to contain Lamar Jackson. And I swear, if they put Nate Gary as the spy on Lamar Jackson, then Jim Schwartz will have to go if that happens. Nate Gary does not need to spy anybody, especially Lamar Jackson. If that happens, Lamar Jackson's going to have 10 rushing touchdowns in the game if that happens. But we gotta make changes on this team, man. If we want to get better, we have to get younger. Keep a couple veteran guys in there, but we have to play these guys, these young guys, because they want it more. They're hungry. Play the guys you drafted. I don't understand why we draft these players and then don't play them. I will never understand this. I will never understand Howie Roseman on why he does that. But we got a tough game on Sunday. Again, I'm not going in with no expectations. I just hope we come out with a win. So shout outs to King Ivo 002. He is a big Baltimore Ravens fan. Shouting him out. He shared out my video that I posted yesterday. So shout out to you, King Ivo 002, Bird Gang Nation. Hoping for a good game. May the best team win, which is definitely going to be the Baltimore Ravens. But this Philadelphia Eagles team, man, we got a lot of issues. Got a lot of issues in-house, and we got to fix them quick, because this team is on like a roller coaster. It's like a roller coaster. Downward spiral is the best I can say. They're at a downward spiral, and if things don't change, we're gonna be non-existent. This Philadelphia Eagles team is gonna be non-existent. So I'm sorry for the rant. I've been at work all day trying to hold all this in, so I just wanted to come on here and get that out. But that's it for me, y'all. Make sure y'all go ahead and like this video. Go ahead and comment on it. Tell me what you think in the comments. And go ahead and sub me up, y'all. You already know what to do. Go ahead and hit that notification bell right after you sub me up, so you get every notification of whenever I upload a video. But that's it for me. Fly with fly. Bleed green, win or lose. And y'all know what to do. Always make somebody smile. I'm out of here.